Oh, yes, my package. Thanks. Thank you.
What about the van?
Thank you.
Attention, please. Final call for Global American Airlines Flight 312 London to Los Angeles. Passengers holding reservations for this flight should now be on board. Attention, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, boy. You almost bought it this time. I mean, we don't have to cook dinner. We can roast it right over the captain's intercom.
I was shopping, and I got caught in the traffic.
Carol, this is an airline, not a shopping service.
Oh, darn. I forgot to go to Fortnum's and get some banana marmalade.
Shall I call the captain, see if he'll wait?
It's just that Dennis will be so disappointed. He loves banana marmalade with his Sunday breakfast.
Carol, let's check seatbelts.
Hello, we are your steward die. We keep you happy in the sky. We get to travel everywhere and on the way. We only have to cook 300 meals a day. We fly, fly, fly. To your ever-loving steward die. Just climb aboard and see. The one with the coffee and the tea, that's me. We meet a lot of men who fuss and want to make a star of us. But why should we give up this golden cherry life when every man we meet already has a wife? We fly, fly, fly. To your ever-loving steward die. So what's it gonna be? The one with the coffee and the tea, that's me. That's how you're gonna see us smile. Each time you call us up the aisle. And if you want to know what you can do for us, next time you take the bus.
Global American apologizes for the delay. Please hold your place in line, and we will try to clear you through customs.
Carol, why don't you let me do it for you? Isn't Dennis waiting for you?
Oh, he'll wait a few more minutes. He's studying anyway.
Okay.
Oh, Dr. Banerjee, did you remember to take your medicine?
Oh, right here.
There's a water fountain inside, to your left, and down the stairs.
You are fulfilling my gratitude.
You you're not careful, one of those turban jobs is going to give you an elephant.
Oh, I don't think they'll let me keep it in my apartment.
Well, you could always get a house in the country.
Carol,
Oh,
get it?
got it.
How much?
Let's say $9.50.
$9.50. I can get it right here in town for $8.
Okay, $8.
Deal.
Deal? You know, I don't get you. I mean, you travel 8,000 miles. You run your girdle all over Paris. You schlep it all the way back, and you're going to lose $1.50 on the deal?
Well, if it makes his girlfriend happy.
Oh, I thought it was for his wife.
Oh, that was last week. $1.35 cologne. Wake up, Doc. Time to get up, Doc.
Oh, just 5 minutes more. Either my wife's back or somebody's stealing the car.
Fasten your seatbelt.
It's my wife, the stewardess.
Miss me?
No, I didn't. No, I was out with another girl last night.
Oh, Dennis.
Yeah, till 4 a.m. What a body.
Better than mine?
A little flatter. Gray's Female Anatomy.
You're crazy.
I got a big exam tomorrow, honey.
Another one?
Yeah. Well, these exams are brutal on a fellow my age.
I love your age.
Honey, I feel like I'm 10 years older than anybody in my class.
And so much more experienced.
I made another try for that scholarship today.
Good.
Sure I won't get it. Why did I ever leave aerospace?
Danny, you didn't leave aerospace. It left you. And I've got you.
And Global's got you. Honey, for the 3 years we've been married, you realize you've been home exactly 1.8.
Then we make a deal?
I know, but
Look,
you
I
think...
fly until the day it's Dennis Burnham, M.D.
Hey.
And I don't mind. I love it. Because I love you.
Honey, come on now. I got a big exam tomorrow.
Female anatomy? It's not all printed in books. How many meals can this cook? 56, just like in stew school.
Only here we really take the flavor out.
Here they come. Lisa, why don't you take the door? Oh, no.
come on,
Don't be
Lisa.
afraid. Treat them like they're members of your own family. You want me to scream at them?
Oh, I like that. Carol, this is going to be a fun flight.
Come on. You're going to
Hi. 11A and B. You're in the forward cabin. The next hostess up there will show you to your seat. That's right.
Hi, Miss Benton.
17B.
Would you like to come up to 17B and tuck me in? Yeah?
Oh, 17B. Best seat on the plane. Right next to the air marshal.
Hey, Carol, why don't you check in with us at the Kensington this time?
Oh, no thanks.
I don't get you. Are you just staying with that old aunt of yours, Jack?
Oh, Aunt Clarissa's all right. Besides, all the money I save on per diem, I can buy a lot of school books for Dennis.
Okay. Hey, can I drop you off?
No, Aunt Clarissa's picking me up. Listen, what's the return schedule?
Check with me at the hotel, okay? Oh, Carol, by the way, where'd you get that blue sweater and cashmere skirt at?
Lady Tramp on King's Road.
Ta-ta.
Toodles. See you around. Right.
Welcome home, love.
Oh, I love the way you call me love.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? I was almost late, you know. I was busy making arrangements for our anniversary.
Anniversary? Tommy, we haven't been married a year.
6 months to the day, Pet. And I love you more every bloody second.
What you doing, girl? What you doing now? Kinda looks like you're fooling with love and you're gonna get caught somehow. What you doing, girl? Are you having fun? While you're out there catching the moon, are you melting the midnight sun? Giving your heart can feel so good, but aren't you playing your part much more than a gentle girl should? Can't love one if you love two. That's too many for you. Better look around, better see where you are, 'cause your wheels are spinning so fast and you're gonna go much too far. Better make it just one, not two, for the rendezvous, and one, not two, and it's love you're brewing. 1 plus you and go. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl?
Well, still pneumonia alley.
Never mind that. I've got a lovely surprise for you.
Surprise?
Right, now shut your eyes.
Okay. Oh, Tommy, you're too much.
Yeah. And now, your ladyship, a little bubbly for us to celebrate with.
You crazy, ridiculous nutcake.
Kate, right over here. And now, ta-da!
Look, it's really Tower Bridge.
The very same one. To the bridge. And to us.
Here now, what's all this noise going on? You'll be waking up poor Mrs. Kelsey's baby.
Mrs. Fitzgerald, you're just in time for the festivities. Here, you'll join us in a glass of bubbly, won't you?
For a glass of the bubbly, let the baby cry. It's good for his lungs anyway.
Right.
What's the Tower Bridge doing on top of such a lovely cake?
6 months ago, to this very day, to this very hour, this very girl stopped me from jumping off that bridge into the cold and very mucky Thames.
Give over now. You didn't really.
Yeah, I'm afraid I really did.
This little thing saved your life.
Not only saved my life, made my life, she married me.
Just like that.
Well, I had to. I mean, he threatened to jump again.
You wouldn't do a terrible wet thing like that now, would you?
Not bloody likely. Not now I've got my trouble and strife.
Oh, that's sweet. Come on, Chalky. Let's nip down to the local and have a couple of beers.
And now, love, I want you to brace yourself for the real surprise.
You broke the ice in the bathtub.
No. This is serious. This is something beyond your most fantastic dreams.
You washed the dishes.
Not quite that fantastic. Well, go on, have a look around then. Well, what do you see on that wall?
Frost?
Carol, will you be serious? What do you see on the wall?
Nothing.
Right.
Wait, your paintings. Where are they?
Right here. Look at this. Look at all that money.
You sold them?
Uh-huh.
Well, how many?
All 6, and those are possible.
Well, this terrific. Who bought them?
Carlos Leatherby.
Leatherby?
Carlos Leatherby is the most international famous art dealer in the whole world. He's got the best gallery in Paris, New York, and San Francisco. He's talking about a one-man show for me. Can you imagine that? Tommy Burns, a one-man show at the Leatherby.
You're finally on your way.
Well, let's just say it takes a little while for genius to be recognized.
Tommy.
There's so much I've got to do to make my statement.
Tommy, now that you're on your way,
Frame canvas.
it's just possible that you might be better off without
I want
me.
to mix up the media, you see. I want... What did you say?
Well, maybe you don't need me.
Need you? You saved my life. You are my life. I'm nothing without you, Angel. I love you. And now, Mrs. Burns, do you know what we're going to do?
But, Tommy, you never give me time to unpack.
We're going shopping, that's right.
You take them next. Tommy, what do you think?
Well, I don't know, love. It's a little bit too much the vicar's wife, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a go at the Soho special.
Oh, Tommy, can you really see me in this?
If I can't, we're not going to buy it.
Okay.
Try this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Thank you very much. I believe this one's free. Thank you.
Perhaps you'd like this gorgeous lilac petticoat, sir.
Well, I don't know. Oh, well, that's much better, yes. That's a bit more like the vicar's daughter, isn't it?
You really like it?
Like it? It boggles me mind.
Darling, what are you doing?
It fits you. I want to see if it fits me.
Oh, sorry. Carol? Hi.
Hi.
I'd like you to meet my Aunt Clarissa.
So you saved his life. Fine. But why did you have to marry him?
Because he threatened to jump off the bridge again.
Carol, you're already married to Dennis.
Yeah, well, we had a lot to drink, and
Look, Carol, I want the truth. I want the real reason.
well, Tommy was so despondent and helpless and vulnerable,
And he needed you.
yes, he did. He really needed me.
I know. All right, Earth Mother. He needed you, right? But on the next trip, why didn't you get the marriage annulled?
Oh, I intended to. It was uppermost in my mind.
And?
Gee whiz, Susan, I was dealing with a would-be suicide. I mean, I had to pick the right moment to tell him, didn't I?
So?
So, we went off to Brighton on our honeymoon.
You went on a honeymoon,
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't like we weren't married or anything.
and you still didn't tell him.
Be realistic, Susan. Can you break a man's heart on his honeymoon?
All right. What about the next trip?
Oh, Tommy was so depressed, so low. Nobody liked his paintings, and he threatened to cut his wrists.
Next trip.
Oh, that was the time to tell him. He sold 3 paintings. Oh, he was so excited and so high.
What happened then? As if I didn't know.
That's when I made this terrible discovery.
You made a discovery.
Mm-hmm. A girl like me, from a nice family, honest, moral, and absolutely, totally sincere, can be happily married to two men at the same time.
Huh. That's what I call sincere. Okay, Carol, just tell me. Married to both of them, right? Don't you feel any guilt? I mean, just not even teенsiest?
Sometimes a little. But when you stop to think about it, they both need me. They're 6,000 miles apart, and they'll never meet. So, what can be wrong with that?
Do you want an itemized list or a Freudian analysis?
Honey? Where's my lab notebook? I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, Dennis, it's probably on the desk where you... Oh. Dennis.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Oh.
I know it's tomorrow, but I just couldn't wait.
Denny, that's not fair. I mean, no, we promised no anniversary gifts till we could afford them.
I know, honey. This is something I just had to get for you. You'll see. Open it.
Oh, you've been moonlighting. Oh, I didn't get you anything. I feel terrible.
Will you just open it?
All right. What is it?
Just open it.
Give me a hint.
No, it's really great. Just open it.
I love it. That's great.
There's more. Wait.
There's more. There are more.
Keep going.
Dennis, you're nuts. Look at this.
Took me hours.
I say.
More.
How many? Here. Now.
Yeah, that's it.
Is this it?
Yeah.
You gonna pop out at me?
No.
Straight A's, Denny. You're practically a doctor. Oh.
Who made it possible?
Oh, who had the brain?
Who kept me going, though?
Oh, but who had the patience and the talent and the courage?
I'll tell you something. I haven't got
Hmm?
an exam tomorrow.
Oh! I'm coming. Hello? Yes, this is Tommy Burns. What? San Francisco? Hello? Mr. Leatherby? It sounds like you're just around the corner. I said it sounds like you're just around the corner. What? Of course. I'll chuck everything first thing in the morning and book a plane. Right. Shelby Hotel, San Francisco on Thursday, right? Well, thank you. Bye-bye. Hello, International. I want to send a cablegram, please, to Mrs. Carol Burns, 1721 Vista Street, Los Angeles, California. Carol, darling, one-man show set. Meet me, Shelby Hotel, San Francisco, Thursday. I love you madly. Will not give you a chance to unpack. Signed, Tommy.
Danny, can you get that?
Oh, yeah.
Mrs. Carol Burns.
Vernon.
Well, whatever.
Thank you. For you, honey.
Well, read it.
Looks like it's from London.
London?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Yeah. Well, how would you feel if, you had a death in the family?
Oh, my goodness, who died?
My Aunt Clarissa. I've got to go to the funeral.
In London?
No, San Francisco.
No, honey, the telegram's from London.
Yeah, well, they shipped the body. You see, and the funeral's today, and I've got to catch a plane.
Hey, I got a great idea. I'll go with you.
No, you can't.
Why not?
We can't.
Honey, it's our anniversary. After the funeral,
Look,
we can go out
can't
to dinner.
afford it, Denny.
With your global pass, we fly for nothing.
Nothing?
Sure.
But what about taxis, tips, the doorman at the Shelby?
Wait, the Shelby? Why do we have to stay overnight?
Denny, my only Aunt Clarissa dies, and you don't want me to stay for the wake?
Isn't the wake before the funeral?
Yeah, well, she's having one before and after. See, my Aunt Clarissa was a very religious woman.
Look, why haven't I heard anything about Aunt Clarissa before?
Well, we weren't terribly close.
Then why are you going to the funeral?
Oh, my makeup case.
Honey, if you're not that close, then why are you going to all this fuss?
Well, look, Denny, when a person dies and another person hasn't been very nice to that person, the least the person can do at the other person's funeral is show that other person the person's proper respect. Right?
Right.
Right. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, need it. It's got the address. Bye.
The Leatherby Gallery is elegant, but it's rather tiny, don't you think? And you really meant what you said. I mean, you really did like my show. Carol? What's wrong? Is there something on your mind?
Yes, Tommy, there's something serious I think we should discuss.
You're absolutely right. The lighting at the gallery was ghastly. I've got to have warmer light. What do you think the critics will say?
I think they'll flip.
Do you really think so?
Yes, I really do. You're very, very talented.
You're absolutely right. And after the smash notices, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to take the first jet down to Los Angeles.
Wait, look, Los Angeles? But, Tommy, what for?
What for? It's my first visit to America. I want to see Hollywood, Disneyland, and most of all, your digs.
What, digs?
Your flat where you lay over in Los Angeles.
Oh, Tommy, you can't see that. I mean, you know, smog and everything.
Carol?
What I mean is, I think I'm going to have an emergency flight tomorrow.
How can it be an emergency if you don't know about it yet?
Well, that's just the way I am. I mean, the way Global is.
Well, that's another thing. I want you to quit that miserable job and settle down with me in London.
Quit my job?
Carol, I am going to be a super smash. Money to burn. We'll get a Regency duplex in London, a cottage in Sussex, a villa in Mallorca.
But, Tommy, I just can't walk out on Global. They need me.
I need you. And I want you. And I've got you. And now, do you know what?
What?
I'm suddenly ravenous, starving, famished. Let's go out and have one of them fantastic lobster dinners you're always raving about.
But
Change
Tommy...
into something bright. Meet me in the lobby. I've got to go down and cash some traveller's checks. Wear something yellow. It will vibrate with the lobster red.
Excuse me, I wonder if you could cash a few traveller's checks for me, about $150.
Reservation, sir?
Mrs. Dennis Burnham, I think she's already checked in.
I'll check, sir.
How would you like that?
10s and 20s and the rest 5s, thank you.
I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have a Mrs. Burnham registered.
You don't? Oh, she must have gone straight to the funeral. That's fine. I'd like a nice double room.
All we have is a suite.
Suite?
At $42.
40. That's okay. That's okay. I'll take that. Thank you.
Excuse me, could you help me? This is my first visit to America, and my wife is absolutely mad about lobster. I wonder if you could recommend somewhere.
Well, yes, there's Jack's or Ernie's or Ondine across the bridge in Sausalito.
Oh, well, if you could just tell me which one's best.
It's just a matter of taste, sir. There's also a few...
May I? My wife happens to be the champion lobster lover in California. Just between you and me, the best lobster on the West Coast is right here at the Shelby.
Here, in the hotel?
Not only is it the best buy in town, but you can order it up to your room. You don't even have to dress to go out.
Well, that's a fantastic idea. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Don't
Thank you.
mention it, yeah.
I'm sure you'll enjoy this, Mr. Burnham. It's one of our finest suites, 701.
701. Thank you very much. They told you the desk where to find me, huh?
They did?
We're right in here.
Here?
Yeah. You know you're not registered downstairs? Honey, why were you so late? Where have you been?
At the funeral.
You went to the funeral in that dress?
Oh, yeah, well, Auntie was just wild about yellow. It's one of her favorite colors. She just loved anything yellow. Butter, daffodils, taxis, cowards. Danny, hey, what are you doing here in an expensive suite like this?
Honey, you're not going to believe this. Came in the mail this morning just after you left.
$5,000. You got the scholarship. Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
So I can finish school and set up a practice.
Oh, Dennis, this is the happiest day of my life.
Oh, no, that's tomorrow. When you walk into Global and tell them you're through.
Through?
Oh, honey, you've been knocking your brains out, taking care of the both of us for 3 years. From now on, it's me taking care of you. Where's your bag?
Bags?
Yeah, your overnight case.
Oh, the bellboy's bringing them out.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take a quick shower. Will you phone down for it? I'll take a quick shower.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
That's perfectly all right.
Hello. Is that you?
Yes?
Well, where were you then?
Well, I was looking for you.
Oh, well, we must have crossed in the left. Signals have changed. We're having dinner here in the hotel. I understand they've got fantastic lobster.
Oh, good. That's just fine.
It's all laid on for 8 o'clock. It's just you and me, love. I can't keep my bloody eyes open.
Oh, it's jet lag, Dennis.
Dennis?
Tommy, you know, it's 3 a.m. in London. Why don't you take a little nap just before dinner,
I know something that'll wake me up.
Now, come on, Tommy. We've got all weekend, and you look really tired.
Oh, well, maybe you're right. Maybe I will just take a bit of a lie down.
Yes, put your feet up. Relax. Good.
martinis, huh? Carol?
Oh, hi. They lost my bag, and I had to go identify it.
You're kidding.
No.
$42 for a room, and they can't even find your bag.
Yeah.
What do you want to do about dinner?
Dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I'm not very hungry. Why don't we just stay here in the hotel?
Great idea.
Yeah.
I'll call our room service, order a pitcher of martinis. We'll have dinner in the room about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I'm just starving. Could you make that 7:30? Or a quarter to 9?
7:30 or a quarter to 9.
Oh, you know, better yet, why don't you make it 7:15?
I thought you said you weren't hungry.
Well, the martinis gave me an appetite.
Honey, I haven't ordered the martinis yet.
You know, on second thought, you better make that 7 o'clock.
You know what? I married a nut. Yes. Room service? There it is, honey. I am starving, aren't you?
Yeah?
Yeah, come right in.
Good evening. I'm sorry I'm late. A lot of folks staying in tonight to watch the big game.
What game is that?
What else? The 49ers and the Rams.
The Rams 49ers, and that's blacked out.
In Smogville, not in San Francisco.
That's right. Honey, that's right. We're in San Francisco. You know what that means? We can see the game. Hey, you know, if they win this one, they go on to the playoffs, right?
Right.
Dennis, it's our anniversary. I mean, if you're watching football, I might as well not even be here.
Oh, but honey, this is the game of the year, right?
Right.
Come on, honey.
Oh, well, all right. Just this once. I give you for our anniversary the Rams 49ers game.
Everybody should have a wife like that, right?
Like that? Right.
Lobster?
Honey, just the kind you like. The special, the 3-pounders.
Well...
All right, Roman Gabriel over. Hands to Bob Thomas. Thomas over right guard, breaks into the clear. Skip Vanderbilt nails him after a gain of about 6. So we'll call it 2nd and 4, the Rams. They're beginning to move now. Gabriel back in the huddle, calling the play, brings the... All right, it's 2nd and 4. Gabriel has
Dennis?
lined up. Jack Snow is wide to the left. Lance Rensel wide to the right. The Rams trailing here 7-0.
Sweetheart,
They've got to get
would
something
you like the
going
rest of my
pretty
lobster?
soon. Gabriel fades to throw. He's throwing long for Jack Snow. It's over his head. Incomplete. So now it's 3rd and 4.
Dennis, would you believe I'm going next door to have dinner with my other husband? You're awake.
Love answer that for us, will you? Oh.
I've got the wrong room. You've already had dinner.
No, we haven't. This'll be ours. Bring it right in.
You sure you didn't have dinner?
Waiter, if you wouldn't mind, we're a bit famished, actually. Well, that'll do you, Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, in England we call this crayfish.
Yeah, well, we call them lobsters.
Oh, waiter, there's no butter.
Oh, yes. They forgot the melted butter. I'll be right back.
Waiter, if you'd pour the wine, please.
Oh, I'll do that. Hey, why don't you just get the butter?
You sure you didn't have dinner?
Yes, I'm sure we didn't have dinner.
Well, bon appetit.
That chap I met downstairs was bang on about these lobsters. Well, they're fantastic. Super. You know, I couldn't buy them in London for under £3. Lot of money, isn't it? Well, I suppose we ought to have a nice toast, don't you think?
Oh, yes, definitely.
What?
How about, let's see, I can think of one. Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, right. Well, it's not very original, is it?
No. Down the hatch.
Down the hatch, then. That's whiskey, not wine.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Perfect, perfect. God save the Queen.
All right. God save the Queen, then. Pet, you've got so much to learn. One does not take a glass of wine and...
John Brody has the 49ers set. Brody drops back. He's going to throw. He looks over the middle to Gene Washington. Washington open, complete, hit on the 2-yard line. The Rams save a touchdown.
Oh, look what I've done. Look, I'll be right back.
First and goal on the Ram 2. Brody back to throw. Chased by Merlin Olsen. He's going to have to run down the sidelines all the way to the Rams' 6-inch line.
Denny, would you like some more coffee? Dennis, did you hear? They found Adolf Hitler in a motel in Santa Barbara.
Honey? They're calling a penalty. They're going to call it back. Illegal procedure on the 49ers. The referee is...
I came for the table, but you're the butter, aren't you?
Please, just take the table.
Yes, ma'am. You're the table. You're not the butter, right? Thank you.
He has called the play. He has the 49ers out. He has Gene Washington spread wide to the right. Would he throw wide? Would he run? Will look. Brody calls.
Come on,
get it!
Dennis.
No, he gets off.
What?
Dennis, how long before the half?
It's first down on the 7th. About a half an hour.
Come on.
Must have dropped off.
Yes, I couldn't get the spot out.
Pity.
Tommy, you really ought to get to bed.
Well, answer that, will you?
Lady, just clean up one thing for me. You and the table are sisters?
Oh, would you please help me get him to bed? Come on, Tommy. Come on.
Lady, instead of the tip, could I ask you a personal question?
No.
In that case, I could use the money.
Rams trail 21-10. Not much time left. Roman Gabriel calling signals. Roman Gabriel hands off to Bob Thomas. Tries the middle. No hole and not much hope now for the Rams.
Darling love, didn't have the heart to wake you. Called for emergency flight Honolulu. See you next week in London. Love, 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 Carol.
Oh, hi.
30 years on room service. I thought I'd seen it all. But, lady, you're fantastic.
Carol, here, drink this. It'll make you feel better. Thanks, Liz.
Hi. Hi. Carol, we have to talk. I'm really worried about you. I mean, the last couple of trips, you've just been belting the stuff down like you're doing retakes on one of those spicy meatball commercials, you know?
No, it's just that I never got over those 2 lobster dinners in San Francisco.
Carol, that was over a month ago. When we get to London, I really want you to see the company doctor, okay?
Yeah.
On second thought, I think you'd better see a private physician.
Why?
Well, there are 3 possibilities, okay? A, it's the lobsters. B, it's not the lobsters. Or C, you're pregnant. Drink up, Carol.
I've rather good news for you.
Oh?
The rabbit died.
You call that rather good news?
But isn't it? The death of the rabbit means that you are pregnant.
He really died, huh? You don't think he could have had a heart attack, do you?
Not likely.
So cold and damp, maybe he got pneumonia.
Mrs. Cunningham, you are beautifully and indisputably pregnant a month to 6 weeks.
Just knew it.
Now, can you give me a more specific date?
Well, let's see. It was San Francisco or Los Angeles.
or London. Did I mention San Francisco?
Yeah.
Well, it was one of those.
I see.
Now, which one's the father?
It's probably Dennis.
Dennis.
Yes, it's Dennis.
You sure?
I'm practically sure.
That's what I like, a nice, definite maybe.
Why am I so hungry? Never mind, I know.
Carol, we've really got to do something. I mean, in a few months, your secret will be out. Out to here.
Susan, please. I mean, I need your help.
Okay,
What am I
know.
going to do?
I don't know. One thing I do know for sure, Carol, I mean, you're going to have to break up with one of them. You're going to have to do that. I know that.
How can I? They both need me. Can I have your pickle? Thanks. Boy, I wish they had some banana marmalade.
Okay, how about this?
Yeah.
Now, I want you to try to be very honest with yourself, okay? And I really want you to try to concentrate. Don't eat that. Put that down. Now, really try to concentrate and really try to search yourself for this, okay? Now, Carol, don't you love one of them just a little bit more than the other?
Well,
Come
yes.
on. Who?
Yes, Dennis.
Dennis.
But I'm terribly fond of Tommy.
Terribly fond of Tommy.
They're both terrific, and I mean so much to both of them.
Okay, I got it.
And I got it. What? What?
No, it won't work.
Come on, tell me. What
well,
is it?
maybe... No.
Please tell me. Anything will help. Come on. Don't just hang me up. Tell me.
Carol,
What?
okay. Now, did it ever occur to you, maybe one of them does not want to be a father?
Never thought of that.
Interesting, right?
Right.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Well, then here's what you got to do. You want to go with it?
What?
Okay. Don't tell either of them you're pregnant. Feel both of them out. And see, I mean, really see which one of them really wants to have a baby.
That's it. Tommy? I have something important to ask you.
I'm concentrating.
Yes, but this is really important. Well, it might help if you look at me when I'm talking.
All right, love, what is it?
Well?
Well, what?
Well, how many children were there in your family?
Oh, come off it, Carol. You know I was an orphan.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
All right. What is it? Spit it out. What's really on your mind, then?
Well, what would you think if, and mind, I'm just saying if, you and I were to have a baby?
A baby? You're having a baby?
No, I just said if, Tommy, if.
Oh, well, what a smashing idea. A baby. Just think, the possibility of reproducing my genius.
Tommy.
It's a smashing idea.
Honey.
Why wait? We'll forget the duplex. We'll get a house in Belgravia with a nursery and a nanny and a sheepdog.
Wait, Tommy,
and
you
don't tell me you have to unpack.
Tommy, I just said I was thinking of having a baby.
Well, that's good and proper thinking.
You're pregnant?
No, I didn't say that.
What did you just say?
Well, I just said suppose.
Oh,
How would you feel? Really?
if you had a baby?
Mhm.
I don't know. Babies are expensive. I've still got another 2 years before I can finish school and set up a practice. Gotta furnish an office. Cost of living sky high. Car needs a new valve job.
You mean you wouldn't want it?
No, I didn't say that. You're sure you're not pregnant?
No, I just asked a question. It's not important.
Oh, Frank. If it were to happen, I can't think of anything more beautiful than to hold our baby in my arms. And so what if we have to scrape a little? We'll manage. But our baby, yours and mine, what else are we here for?
So they both want a baby? Well, now what are we going to do?
Well, Susan, I don't want to hurt either of them.
Yeah.
So there's only one thing I can do.
Right.
Dearest, it's so hard to write this. Please forgive me, but I have to leave you. Please don't try to find me. I don't expect you to understand. Just remember the wonderful times. I will love you always. Carol.
All this, girl?
Everything. I'll be right there.
I believe I already told you, sir, that Miss Burnham is not registered here.
Isn't this the Kensington Hotel on Church Street?
Yes, sir.
Don't the flight crews from Global stay at the Kensington?
Well, they do so, yeah.
Well, then she must be there.
Miss Burnham has not booked with us in a little over 6 months, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Of course I know Carol. Doesn't she work 801?
Yes, that's right.
Well, then she must be in London.
No, she's not at the Kensington.
I checked London operations. They've got to know where to reach her.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hello?
Hi. Is this 113A?
Yes, that's right.
I'm looking for a Mrs. Burnham.
Burnham. Burnham. I'm sorry I don't know anybody named Burnham in this road.
Global Airlines gave me this address. She's a stewardess.
Oh, well, that's your trouble, you see. My name is Burns, and my wife happens to be a stewardess with Global, too. Burnham, Burns, 2 B's. They probably just got the names mixed up.
Sorry about it.
Not at all. Excuse me, have we met before?
No. I don't think so.
Well, I get this impression. Your name wouldn't be Fisher. Shelby, that's it.
No, it's Burnham, Dennis Burnham. Thanks for your trouble.
Not at all. Good luck finding the missus, then. Well, we'll just see about that.
That's 16A and B. Follow me.
I just don't know what to tell you, Dennis. Carol did not make the flight over.
Global in Los Angeles said that she was on the manifest. I know
That may be, but she was a no-show.
You have no idea where she is.
Really, Dennis, this is the first I've heard of this. I mean, I thought she was late or out sick or, you know.
I've searched every inch of London. Hotels, hospitals, the police.
And you didn't find out anything about her?
She wasn't here. How could I?
Gee, Dennis, you know, you look real beat. Why don't you slip this on there and just try to get some sleep, okay? I'll just see that no one disturbs you, okay?
Welcome aboard Global American Airlines, ladies and gentlemen. This is your stewardess, Rachel Jones. Trudy Baker will be your stewardess in the forward section, and Susan Edmonds will be with me in the rear section. We will be happy to assist you in any way. Please feel free to call on us at any time. Thank you.
Fisher. Shellfish. The Shelby Hotel, the best crayfish in town.
What are you doing with my letter?
Your letter? That's my letter. This is yours.
Where did you get this?
From my wife. Where did you get this?
From my wife.
Does your wife have a beauty mark about that much to the left of
bottom side of a bikini?
Will you tell me what the hell's going on here?
I can't. But I think I know someone who can.
You know what I don't understand is she's been married for this long to the two of us. Why would she suddenly run away? It's just not logical.
If it's one thing you don't look for with Carol, it's logic.
Look, fellas, I know that both of you are really very uptight, and I really don't blame you, but please, could you just let me go to my place first and talk to Carol alone?
We're not letting you out of our sight.
Hey, wait!
Amy, please! Passengers must use the stairs.
Long distance? Montreal? Yes, Miss Burnham's here. Just a moment, please. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Aunt Clarissa. Yes, you got my wire. Right. I'll be arriving in Montreal this evening. 5 p.m. Why the reason for the trip? Well, you know, it's a very complicated story. You see, well, a friend of mine is going to have a baby, and she's thinking of putting it up for adoption in Montreal. $5 p.m.
Get off that phone. We're in very big trouble. You've got to get out of here.
Aunt Clarissa, I'll call you back. No, I'll just see you at the airport at 5 p.m. Right.
Goodbye, Aunt Clarissa.
What is it,
Very nice
Susan?
talking to you. What? We just got to get out of here. We better go out the back way because they're going to be here any second.
Who?
Dennis and Honey.
Together?
Yes. They met on the plane. They know you're here. They forced it out of me. I'm sorry, Carol.
Wait. What did you say about the baby?
I didn't tell them anything about the baby. I didn't want to upset them. Now, Carol, we've got to get out of here. This is no... I mean, you've got to concentrate, Carol.
Susan,
What?
please. I'm not leaving.
Oh, no, Carol. Yes, you are, because I'm not having blood stains on my carpet.
Susan, please. I've come to a very large conclusion. I mean, what am I running away for? I'm going to tell them both the absolute truth and what I want.
And just what is that?
A father for my baby.
Carol, you've got a father for your baby. You've got two fathers for your baby.
Only one father, two husbands.
Carol, is it Dennis that you really want?
Yes.
Then please tell him.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Fine. Girls, girls, go to your rooms. Okay, go to your rooms because Carol wants your privacy. Okay, just go to your rooms, please. Go to your rooms. Okay, they're in the rooms. What should I do now?
Well, you might as well answer the door.
The door. I'm going to answer the door.
Hi.
Right. Out with it.
And right sharp, the old bloody truth.
Please, I mean, you don't have to be so rude.
Carol, we're waiting.
How could you do this to me?
To you. What about me?
Who cares about you?
Look, what about me? I mean, you two just bang in here, and you don't even let me open my mouth.
Okay, your ladyship, open it.
And it better come out what the hell made you do it.
When, where, why, and with whom?
Will you shut up and let her talk?
Will you keep your big nose out of this?
I'll give you a big nose.
Will you stop that? You're acting like children. Just shut up and listen, all right?
All right.
We're listening.
Well, the reason I wrote the two notes and ran away is because, well, I'm going to have a baby.
Baby?
What kind of a baby?
You know the type. Sleeps, eats, wets, and cries baby.
That's bloody beautiful.
It's not asking too much. Who's the lucky father?
Well, that's not an easy answer.
Take a number from 1 to 2.
I know. I don't blame you two for acting this way. I know I've hurt you both. You see, I don't know which of you is the father. So I was just going to drop out of sight, and I really think that's the best thing.
Carol Burns, how could you do this to me?
You don't mind. Her name is Carol Burnham.
By what right?
I'm her husband.
Well, what am I, Bubble and Squeak?
Who'd she marry first?
Who'd she need second?
What do you mean by that?
If you can't deliver the freight, don't put the goods on the lorry. Hey!
Really, I don't believe this. I mean, you're ready to fight, but not about me. Who's having your baby? Or your baby? I mean, who's going through the worry of it, the carrying of it, the having of it? While you two just slam away like it's some sort of tennis match or something. How can you just be so crude and insensitive? I'm just beginning to hate both of you. And especially you, Dennis. You should know better.
I should know better. You're married to a person for 5 years, and she turns out to be a total stranger. Marry anyone.
Yeah, now, who's anyone?
Any creep who crawls out from under a damp English rock.
If I didn't paint with this hand, I'd shove it right down your bloody throat.
Anytime you're ready.
Go on. Kill yourselves. It's the only sensible thing to do.
Hold it, mate. We can't upset an expectant mother.
But it would be nice to know who she's expecting from. Carol, do you realize what you've done?
What I've done? Yeah. I'll tell you what I've done. I pulled you off an unemployment line. I worked my fanny off so you could get into school, and I put a stethoscope around your neck. And I loved you a lot. And as for you, I picked you off a rail of a bridge, put a paintbrush in your hand, and I spared the world another Vincent van Gogh. And I loved you, too. Well, Vincent, as far as I'm concerned now, you can just cut off both your ears.
You two really wiped me out. After all that kid's done for you. After all she's gone through. Scared, not knowing what to do, who to turn to. I mean, after all that, isn't one of you man enough to go to her, to take her in your arms, to tell her you love her, and that you don't give a damn whose baby it is?
This is your stewardess speaking. You may now unfasten your seatbelts. Our flight to Montreal will be 4 hours and 55 minutes. And we'll be flying at an altitude of 28,000 feet. We hope you enjoy your flight. Refreshments are now being served. Thank you.
What would you like? Some imported brie? Caviar? Danish?
No, thanks. I'm not hungry.
Something to drink? You can have coffee.
I know. Coffee, tea.
Or me.
Give in your heart and feel so good. And now you're playing your part, just like a gentle girl should. Can love one if you love two. That's too many for you. Take a look around. You can see where you are. Now your wheels are spinning just right, and you're riding a lovely star. Better keep it just him and you for the rendezvous. And him and you, 'cause it's love you're brewing. Him and you, and you love what you're doing, girl.
Hey, Carol, why don't you check in with us at the Kensington this time?
Oh, no thanks.
I don't get you. Is this staying with that old aunt of his drag?
Oh, Aunt Clarissa's all right. Besides, all the money I save in per diem, I can buy a lot of school books for Dennis.
Okay. Hey, can I drop you off?
No, Aunt Clarissa's picking me up. Listen, what's the return schedule?
Check with me at the hotel, okay? Oh, Carol, by the way, where'd you get that blue sweater and cashmere skirt at?
Lady Tramp on King's Road.
Ta-ta.
Toodles.
See you around.
Right. Ah.
Hi. Welcome home, love.
Oh, I love the way you call me love.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? I was almost late, you know. I was busy making arrangements for our anniversary.
Anniversary? Tommy, we haven't been married a year.
6 months to the day, Pep. And I love you more every bloody second.
you doing, girl? What you doing now? Kinda looks like you're fooling with love and you're gonna get caught somehow. What you doing, girl? Are you having fun? While you're out there catching the moon, are you melting the midnight sun? Giving your heart can feel so good, but aren't you playing your part much more than a gentle girl should? Can't love one if you love two. That's too many for you. Better look around, better see where you are, 'cause your wheels are spinning so fast and you're gonna go much too far. Better make it just one, not two, for the rendezvous, and one, not two, and it's love you're brewing. 1 plus you and go. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl?
Well,
Still pneumonia alley.
never mind that. I've got a lovely surprise for you.
Surprise?
Right, now shut your eyes.
Okay. Oh, Tommy, you're too much.
Yeah. And now, your ladyship, a little bubbly for us to celebrate with.
You crazy, ridiculous nutcake.
Cake, right over here. And now, ta-da!
It's really Tower Bridge.
The very same one. To the bridge, and to us.
Here now, what's all this noise going on? You'll be waking up poor Mrs. Kelsey's baby.
Mrs. Fitzgerald, you're just in time for the festivities. Here, you'll join us in a glass of bubbly, won't you?
What about your package?
Oh, yes, the package. Thank you.
What about the van?
Thank you.
Attention please. Final call for Global American Airlines Flight 312 London to Los Angeles. Passengers holding reservations for this flight should now be on board. Attention, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, boy. You almost bought it this time. I mean, we don't have to cook dinner. We can roast it right over the captain's intercom.
I was shopping, and I got caught in the traffic.
Carol, this is an airline, not a shopping service.
Oh, darn. I forgot to go to Fortnum's and get some banana marmalade.
Shall I call the captain and see if he'll wait?
It's just that Dennis will be so disappointed. He loves banana marmalade with the Sunday breakfast.
Carol, let's check seatbelts.
Hello, we are your do or die. We keep you happy in the sky. We get to travel everywhere and on the way. We only have to cook 300 meals a day. We fly, fly, fly. To your ever-loving do or die. Just climb aboard and see. The one with the coffee and the tea, that's me. We meet a lot of men who fuss and want to make a star of us. But why should we give up this golden cherry's life when every man we meet already has a wife? We fly, fly, fly. To your ever-loving do or die. So what's it gonna be? The one with the coffee and the tea, that's me. That's how you're gonna see us smile. Each time you call us up the aisle. And if you want to know what you can do for us, anytime, you take the bus.
Global American Apology.
For a glass of the bubbly, let the baby cry. It's good for his lungs anyway.
Right.
What's the Tower Bridge doing on top of such a lovely cape?
6 months ago, to this very day, to this very hour, this very girl stopped me from jumping off that bridge into the cold and very mucky Thames.
Give over now. You didn't really.
Yeah, I'm afraid I really did.
This little thing saved your life.
Not only saved my life, she married me.
Just like that.
Well, I had to. I mean, he threatened to jump again.
You wouldn't do a terrible wet thing like that now, would you?
Not bloody likely. Not now I've got my trouble and strife.
Oh, that's sweet. Come on, Chalky. Let's nip down to the local and have a couple of beers.
And now, love, I want you to brace yourself for the real surprise.
You broke the ice in the bathtub.
No, this is serious. This is something beyond your most fantastic dreams.
You washed the dishes.
Not quite that fantastic. Well, go on, have a look around then. Well, what do you see on that wall?
Frost?
Carol, will you be serious? What do you see on the wall?
Nothing.
Right.
Wait, your paintings. Where are they?
Right here. Look at this. Look at all that money.
You sold them?
Uh-huh.
Well, how many?
All 6, and those are possible.
Well, this terrific. Who bought them?
Carlos Leatherby.
Leatherby?
Carlos Leatherby is the most international famous art dealer in the whole world. He's got the best gallery in Paris, New York, and San Francisco. He's talking about a one-man show for me. Can you imagine that? Tommy Burns, a one-man show at the Leatherby.
You're finally on your way.
Well, let's just say it takes a little while for genius to be recognized.
Tommy.
There's so much I've got to do to make my statement.
Tommy, now that you're on your way,
free canvas,
it's just possible that you might be better off without
I want
me.
to mix up the media, you see. I want... What did you say?
Well, maybe you don't need me.
Need you? You saved my life. You are my life. I'm nothing without you, Angel. I love you. And now, Mrs. Burns, do you know what we're going to do?
Look, Tommy, you never give me time to unpack.
We're going shopping, that's what.
You take the next one. Tommy, what do you think?
Well, I don't know, love. It's a little bit too much the vicar's wife, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's have a go at the Soho special.
Oh, Tommy, can you really see me in this?
If I can't, we're not going to buy it.
Okay.
Try this one.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. I believe this one's free. Thank you.
Perhaps you'd like this gorgeous lilac petticoat, sir.
Well, I don't know. Oh, well, that's much better, yes. That's a bit more like the vicar's daughter, isn't it?
You really like it?
Like it? It boggles me mind.
Darling, what are you doing?
It fits you. I want to see if it fits me.
Oh, Tommy.
Carol?
Hi.
Hi.
I'd like you to meet my Aunt Clarissa.
So you saved his life. Fine. But why did you have to marry him?
Because he threatened to jump off the bridge again.
Carol, you're already married to Dennis.
Yeah, well, we had a lot to drink and...
Look, Carol, I want the truth. I want the real reason.
Well, Tommy was so despondent and helpless and vulnerable and...
And he needed you.
Yes, he did. He really needed me.
I know. All right, Earth Mother. He needed you, right? But on the next trip, why didn't you get the marriage annulled?
Oh, I intended to. It was uppermost in my mind.
And?
Gee whiz, Susan, I was dealing with a would-be suicide. I mean, I had to pick the right moment to tell him, didn't I?
So?
So, we went off to Brighton on our honeymoon.
You went on a honeymoon?
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't like we weren't married or anything.
And you still didn't tell him?
Be realistic, Susan. Can you break a man's heart on his honeymoon?
All right. What about the next trip?
Oh, Tommy was so depressed, so low. Nobody liked his paintings, and he threatened to cut his wrists.
Next trip.
Oh, that was the time to tell him. He sold 3 paintings. Oh, he was so excited and so high.
What happened then? As if I didn't know.
That's when I made this terrible discovery.
You made a discovery?
Mm-hmm. A girl like me, from a nice family, honest, moral, and absolutely, totally sincere, can be happily married to 2 men at the same time.
Huh. That's what I call sincere. Okay, Carol, just tell me. Married to both of them, right? Don't you feel any guilt? I mean, just not even teensiest?
Well, sometimes a little. But when you stop to think about it, they both need me. They're 6,000 miles apart, and they'll never meet. So, what can be wrong with that?
Do you want an itemized list or a Freudian analysis?
Honey? Where's my lab notebook? I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, Dennis, it's probably on the desk where you... Oh. Dennis.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Oh.
I know it's tomorrow, but I just couldn't wait.
Denny, that's not fair. I mean, no, we promised no anniversary gifts till we could afford them.
I know, honey. This is something I just had to get for you. You'll see. Open it.
Oh, you've been moonlighting.
Apologizes for the delay. Please hold your place in line, and we will try to clear you through customs.
Carol, why don't you let me do it for you? Isn't Dennis waiting for you?
Oh, he'll wait a few more minutes. He's studying anyway. Okay. Oh, Dr. Banerjee, did you remember to take your medicine?
Oh, right here.
There's a water fountain inside, to your left, and down the stairs.
You are fulfilling my gratitude.
If you're not careful, one of those turban jobs is going to give you an elephant.
Oh, I don't think they'll let me keep it in my apartment.
Well, you could always get a house in the country.
Carol.
Oh,
Get it?
got it.
How much?
Let's say $9.50.
$9.50? I can get it right here in town for $8.
Okay, $8.
Deal.
Deal? You know, I don't get you. I mean, you travel 8,000 miles. You run your girdle all over Paris. You schlep it all the way back, and you're going to lose $1.50 on the deal?
Well, if it makes his girlfriend happy.
Oh, I thought it was for his wife.
Oh, that was last week. $1.35 cologne. Wake up, Doc.
Oh.
Time to get up, Doc.
Oh, just 5 minutes more. Either my wife's back or somebody's stealing the car.
Fasten your seatbelt.
It's my wife, the stewardess.
Miss me?
No, I didn't. No, I was out with another girl last night.
Oh, Dennis.
Yeah, till 4 a.m. What a body.
Better than mine?
A little flatter. Gray's Female Anatomy.
You're crazy.
I got a big exam tomorrow.
Another one?
Yeah. Well, these exams are brutal on a fellow my age.
I love your age.
Honey, I feel like I'm 10 years older than anybody in my class.
And so much more experienced.
I made another try for that scholarship today.
Good.
Sure I won't get it. Why did I ever leave aerospace?
Danny, you didn't leave aerospace. It left you.
And I've got you.
And Global's got you. Honey, for the 3 years we've been married, you realize you've been home exactly 1.8.
Then we make a deal?
I know, but you
I
think...
fly until the day it's Dennis Burnham, M.D.
Hey.
And I don't mind. I love it. Because I love you.
Honey, come on now. I got a big exam tomorrow.
Female anatomy? It's not all printed in books.
How many meals can this cook?
56.
Just like in stew school.
Only here we really take the flavor out.
Here they come. Lisa, why don't you take the door? Oh, no.
Oh, don't be afraid. Treat them like they're members of your own family. You want me to scream at them?
Oh, I like that. Carol, this is going to be a fun flight. Come on.
You're going to now. Hi. 11A and B. You're in the forward cabin. The next hostess up there will show you to your seat. That's right.
Hi, Miss Benton.
17B.
Would you like to come up to 17B and tuck me in? Yeah?
Oh, 17B. Best seat on the plane, right next to the air marshal.